You can hear Anduin's theme. Did you hear the musical reference?
All that is left.
No, Thrall! Finally continuing our World of Warcraft series with The War Within, Shadow and Fury official trailer. If you enjoy our time together, watch our entire World of Warcraft cinematic journey. Warcraft lore masters, join me in battle once again. Finally.
For so long, I've watched you all.
Great.
Your mortal struggles.
Is that Illyria?
Your proud defiance.
Whoa,
The
what a shot.
loneliness you pretend not to feel.
It's like she's in their heads. Whoa. You see that
You
reaction?
cling to hollow faith
Anduin!
that can't sustain you.
You can hear Anduin's theme. Did you hear the musical
You
reference?
revel in power that cannot withstand what is to come.
Jaina.
You
love
convince
it.
yourselves that you are of purpose,
Ooh.
that your great deeds can make a difference.
It's like they can hear her. She's hearing what they're struggling with.
Deep down, you know
Thrall!
the truth. That when
struggling.
all your illusions are burned away, all that is left
No, Thrall!
is your fury.
That was a great transition. The constellation, she's able to see them. Yep.
And in the end,
Awesome transition.
your glorious fury
Xal'atath.
will be mine.
Ooh. The Naifu's got attitude. I love it. The music is raw. Fury, the fury. You can feel the fury in the music right there. That was so good. I mean,
How to defy
this is how you do a teaser for story stuff, man. I really liked it, and I really like the direction they're going in, man. It's anchoring us to the characters. Like it's like this is gonna be the priority in this is character, which is a very good thing in my opinion. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that.
loneliness.
Not focusing on action yet on this. It's like no. This is gonna be a deeply character-driven story. And I love this. Right off the bat, we get this, and now we know what it is. She can like see through the constellations. What's going on
Your
here?
mortal struggles. Your proud defiance.
I love the vocal direction. I love the voice work here. And you start to see the doubt in the characters' faces as they kind of go through their struggles.
Pretend not to feel.
You're just able to call that out, and I really like the lighting here. I really like the lighting. The cool thing being, when we get this transition from this kind of like looking glass thing that Xal'atath seems to have here, we come to this place, which has the same background, right? So it's like a really feeling connection there that she's being watched, right? That like nothing is secret. And that's a terrifying feeling, right?
Proud defiance.
Especially to such a disturbing entity, right? So it's like nothing is secret. You can't escape it.
Loneliness.
That loneliness. We start to see her resolve break. Look at the expression there.
Loneliness.
We get this great, extreme close-up right here. I quite like
You pretend not to feel.
get the lightning there. Really sophisticated lighting, man. They just keep improving the graphics of the in-game stuff. You can see this lighting from the lightning.
Feel.
Beautiful work. Beautiful work.
You cling.
And now we get our boy Anduin. He's walking home from where he was sitting in the War Within trailer. That's the video that started all of this, our cinematic journey together. So this definitely is like nostalgic in a way to see this. And I believe, unless I missed some other material, this is the first time we're seeing Anduin in action here, in-game engine version of his new self. And I was actually kind of curious how they're going to try to bring him to life because, dude, he's photo real in the War Within trailer, right? The cinematic. So it's like, how are they going to do this?
Faith. Then can.
I think they did a great job translating that over. You know, he's got his like bigger eyebrows and everything. He's got his beard and everything. I think looks great. He's got the kind of dirt and injuries on his face. Looks fantastic. I think you can even see like the kind of misshaven side of his head. He looks like erratic and frantic and everything. Really good details. Even the cloth right here. But look at the expression, man. I'm so impressed with the expression and the lighting. It's probably the two best things here. And
Then can't sustain you.
can't sustain. Yeah, you can see how he like messed up shaving his head. Great transition there too. Did you see that little mask wipe that we got there in the editing from his cape. Really clean stuff. But I love the shot. I really love the shot, and it's almost like connecting everything with the celestial body, because we have the stars and the other one, and then we have this. He's like looking towards the celestial body, almost hinting that he's being watched. And I'm curious if the lore masters know, like, what is this device that she's looking through? It looks vaguely familiar, but it's been a while since I've seen those other cutscenes with Xal'atath. But yeah, great expression, great emotional work. I like how we keep kind of getting establishing shot and then anchoring in, punching in with these really juicy portrait lenses to get a taste of the character's feelings. This seems to be the pattern for most of this. There's solid choices. What castle is this? Can you guys remind me?
Cannot withstand what is to come.
Is this Coltiris?
Cannot withstand what is to.
Jaina is so cool right there, man. This is probably like the strongest resolve out of all the characters in this, which makes sense. I mean, you guys taught me that Jaina's really freaking powerful, so makes sense.
You convince yourselves that you are of purpose.
Well, something I actually really like is, and I'm being reminded, is in the War Within cinematic, they can almost like see these visions. Again, it was very like Stormlight Archive to me over in this scene where it reminded me of Dalinar and Stormlight Archive. He's seeing these visions from the Almighty and everything, and people think he's insane. Like Thrall and Anduin were both experiencing these visions, and you could almost hear something there, a voice. So it's like, man, I wonder if they can actually hear what she's saying.
You convince yourselves that you are of purpose.
Which is kind of scary.
That your great deeds can make a difference.
I love it. Yeah. It's setting up a really good villain in my estimation, because it's like, all right, this is someone who is picking apart all the weaknesses of the characters before they're even in the fight. Oh, they are so screwed.
You know the truth.
Thrall. So remind me about Thrall. He's struggling here to like harness the powers of the elements.
That when all your illusions are burned away.
And does this have to do with the Makara back in the day? Still?
All that is left.
I really like that. But again, setting up for me some really like high potential character moments with him. Those moments where he's gonna be able to channel that, and he's gonna be able to do it again, which is gonna be sick.
Is your fury.
So good. And then there it is, this kind of like, oh, is that how she's like able to view everything? Very cool stuff. Love the transition too. Love the transition from the macro, sort of macro lens. And then we come out. You can see this device. Like, what is it? She's got rings. And I wonder if these rings have any significance or just part of the character design.
And your glorious fury.
And like this, obviously looks really cool, but what are these like kind of dual eclipse looking things over here? It's a lot of cool questions being raised, and just a solid character design.
Will be mine.
I love it. And this idea of the fury that she says here. Let's listen one more time.
And in the end, your glorious fury.
Glorious fury.
Will be mine.
Lore Masters, fill me in on what that could mean. I mean, for me right now, it's reminding me of Sephiroth, man. He's trying to create the reunion. He's saying, your hatred, your pain, your anger, I've never felt them more keenly in one place. He's bringing, by doing something horrible, which he did, he's able to like harvest everybody's pure negative emotions and channel that into the reunion. Could it be something like that? That'd be a really cool concept. What do you guys think? And yeah, what is the deal with this? Like, kind of, I am not familiar with this visual language right now, and it looks awesome. Really high potential villain right here, who is kind of cool because she's been in the background of the story for a bit, right? So it's not just like, here's a new villain out of nowhere, and she's really evil. Let's fight somebody else. Kind of cool. I like how they're kind of been building her up. And the idea that you guys have told me Chris Metzen is obviously like the kind of father of Warcraft at this point, and voices Thrall, voices all kinds of people, created the story. Like, it's really exciting that he's back, considering he didn't have a hand in the Shadowlands stuff, right? Which is or Dragonflight, I believe. But now him being back, it's going to be kind of a cool concept. Because invariably we talked about this a lot. Like if you have different authors handling a story, it's going to feel different. There's no way it's going to feel exactly the same. So you got Shadowlands, you got stuff that was a little bit different. But it's going to be cool now to have the original sort of creator come back and be like, all right, what you guys been doing? Okay, let's work with this. Let's work with that. And maybe some of the stuff is still like he told them before he left. And some of it is going to be him saying, okay, cool, this is what you're doing. Actually, this is how I would do it. Because this is, I'm Mr. Warcraft here. Let's do this. Let's move some pieces around on the table. So I'm really kind of excited to see how he comes back into it. And like how much is going to feel like old Warcraft, or how much is going to just have this kind of indescribable feeling of like, oh yeah, we're back to it. Even though it's totally new characters. So, anyways, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm excited for you guys. And then we get the logo, and I love it when she mentions the Fury. The music sounds like. It's like, man, the percussion almost seems like crazed in this. I love it. Definitely voices Fury. Yeah, love it. Yeah, it looks really good. And this is obviously like a pretty short teaser. There's only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 5 or 6, kind of vignettes of the characters and everything. But like I said, to me, that's really exciting. They didn't just choose like crazy action or kind of like, empty excitement for the trailer. No, let's key in on the main characters, the main players on the stage, and we're going to show you guys kind of the promise of what this is going to deliver. So I think it's fantastic, man. Lore Masters, let me know if there's anything I missed in here as far as like, items, visual. Like I said, there's a couple things I'm foggy on. Like this item, remind me what this is. I know what it is, but it's just escaping me. Also, is this the Void right here? Like as we learned before, training Void powers and everything. That's another question I have. Anduin, obviously leading the desert he was at, or somewhere near it. But yeah, he looks so cool, man. He looks so cool. I also like how they've like aged him, but also made him look more realistic, but retain the Warcraft art style. That was the one thing, as we look again, the one thing I was worried about is like, how are they going to take this photoreal guy, but retain the charm of the Warcraft art style? And I think they've done it. I think they've actually done it. It's really hard to do. Oh man, it's awesome. I love it. It's reminding me of like the calm before the storm, And I think that's just a really cool way to take this. So we'll see. And then of course I'm excited for new cinematics, man. I'm talking about like War Within cinematic style, live action looking stuff. I want to see we got to see Jaina in that style. Come on, we got to see Xal'atath. Like, give us some real sauce, man. I want to see like a Battle for Azeroth level, Soulfang, Saga level stuff. Give us like 5 or 6, give us like a 25-minute movie, essentially, of a lot of this stuff going on, and I would be a happy camper. But we'll see. We'll see what they do with it. And then, of course, there's the idea that they're probably going to do, unless they totally change the format, the kind of like Warbringers, Jaina type stuff, where we get these beautiful, almost like storyboarded pictures that are going to come. So stay tuned for that, hopefully. But I think those typically come like later into the expansion, you guys told me, right? So no rush on those. But anyways, I can't wait. Loving it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's obviously very short, right? But they packed it full of really high potential stuff. He's actually in Orgrimmar, isn't he? Up on a hill or something. That's awesome. But anyways, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. If you're somehow just joining us on the cinematic journey for Warcraft, hop into our Discord. We have a guild in Warcraft. I've been playing with you guys. Been playing with the community. It's been so much fun. So hop in Discord, hop in the guild if you want to join. It's the Philidari. And if you have any questions, we'll answer that in Discord for you. And make sure to subscribe here on YouTube to continue the journey. We will be unpacking any and all cinematics that come out for War Within. And I hope to join you. I hope you join me on the journey. All right, guys. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.